And as much as he may want to play one on Instagram, he is not one.
If you went to this and you thought it was a dental office and you looked at the equipment, it appears to be legitimate. But that's what the best fraudsters do, is they do everything they can to make themselves look legitimate. And in this case, this is an illegitimate operation. The problem is the consequences are to one's health.
Brandon Dillard also showed off his veneer training course on social media, where for $6,000, he taught people from around the country to be a veneer specialist.
So posing in scrubs with instruments make you a dentist? Let me go get my stuff. Hold on. Ow! I ain't got all the tools, but a rat tail comb. I check my teeth, you know. So let me put that there. I got one of these, what I find in one old drawer. I got a tweezer and a nail clipper. So this make me dentist? Nail tech? Hairdresser? You see, that's the problem right here. I'm too dumb. I'm missing out on all this money. I am going to open up my little A-list dentistry office here in DC. This is a DC satellite office. Because if Dr. Dillard could do it, I damn sure could be making hundreds of thousands of dollars doing this. I want you all to take a look at this man on the screen. Because the first time I saw this picture, I was like, what you do? His name is Brandon Dillard. Now, some of you in Instagram world and in ATL world know just who he is. He is an Atlanta dentist slash veneer specialist who was recently arrested for practicing for years without a license. Now, authorities say he used a series of ads on Instagram to lure people to his practice and give them smile makeovers, these veneers. But anyway, people were seeing these nice glitzy ads on Instagram, and of course he looks the part. If you look at this picture, he looks the part. He looks like I just graduated from dental school, girl. And he lured them to his practice, and then they ended up with problemas. Anyway, so authorities said that Dillard would put out these flashy ads on Instagram to lure people to his practice, A-list smiles in Atlanta. Now the feds, the feds must have got a quota to meet this year, because they were from Diddy to A-list smiles. They ain't playing with nobody. They raided his office, and if you look at the office, it really looks like a legit office. Listen to me. If I were watching that ad on Instagram, I would think he were legit. But there's some little clues, some Scooby-Doo clues that we're going to get into that lets you know that this man ain't no real doctor. And WSB was the one who broke this story. Now, Dillard has over 160,000 followers on his Instagram page. And if you look at how many people he's following, I think at the time that I did this video, it was like only 3 people he was following. And the 3 people who we were following, I guess they were affiliated with his practice or were the same practice, just doing different things. Why am I even saying practice? With this scam practice, whatever. Now, a few months ago, I did a video on the dangers of turkey teeth. Now, I don't know that this is exactly turkey teeth, but I talked about how people continue to jump on these stupid Instagram trends and they pay for it in the end. And if you have not watched that video, please go and click up here after you're done with this video. But I talked about, or rather I featured the people who had like really bad results from these turkey teeth and these horror stories that they were sharing from going overseas to get their teeth done. Now here it is, they're in the good old USA of America. And if you look at his Instagram page, you'll see all these smile makeovers, but the teeth to me don't look right. They don't look like veneers. And again, like I said in the last video, veneers are very, very thin and they put them on the top of your teeth. You don't have to remove your teeth. They need your teeth in order to put the veneers on top of it. They don't have to remove your teeth. They don't have to shave down your teeth to like little razor-like stubs, any of that stuff. And anyway, so now you have people who are coming out saying that they're going to sue this guy in the shade room, and I'm going to put that on the screen. I don't know if this is a man or a woman, but this person was saying that they suspected that something was funny about this practice. If you suspect something is funny about the practice or something is weird or off, why would you continue to go and get your teeth? This is not a haircut. This is not a haircut where your hair is going to grow back. These are teeth. Anyway, so the person said they never had bad breath, and now they have really bad breath. It smells like caca. So we don't know what this person, you know, how the extent to which they got their teeth done, if it were the top, bottom, or both. We don't know any of that stuff, but now they're having problems with their breath, and I suspect they're probably going to have some problems with their teeth. Now, this is something everybody else needs to know too. Dr. Dillard Dr. Dillard. I don't even feel comfortable calling him Dr. Dillard because he ain't no doctor. What name can I give? Anyway, Brandon was having his lawyers issue cease and desist letters to anyone who was going online and saying, this is a bogus practice, they're engaging in some phony activity. And that happened over a series of months. Now there are people who were sounding the alarm about this phony doctor. And they're like, oh, really? He's not a doctor? He's a phony? Who would have guessed? Because he tried to shut them down. As a matter of fact, he did shut them down with his lawyers issuing cease and desist letters. And now we see that the feds have gotten involved. And if the feds get involved, I'm sure they have some serious concrete information. Now, what's funny to me is not only was he a veneer specialist, which I heard a doctor or a dentist on local radio just recently saying there's no such thing as a veneer specialist. This ain't like no nail tech scenario. Like if you're going to be dealing with people's teeth, you need to go to dentistry school. You need to be a real legit doctor. Okay. And there are people who he lured to his practice not only get the teeth done, but to say, hey, this can be a money-making venture for you. You can learn how to be a veneer tech. Now, y'all, I know some folks like to think that like I kind of highbrow, right? I don't care if I get a reputation of being highbrow when it comes to this sort of stuff. But before I go to any dentist, I don't just pick dentists at random like, I'm going to go to this dentist. I'm the type of person who is constantly researching people to see and make sure that they're legit. I want to know what school they went to. I want to read articles about, oh yes, I have been this way from the time I could control from I was an adult and I could decide who I go to. I want to see some degrees on the wall, and I want to see degrees on the wall that look like they're from establishments that I know about, nothing remote where I'm like, what school that is? I need to know the name of the school. I need to see some degrees on the wall. I need to know that you are constantly updating your skill set. These people don't ask for anything. I want to say something that's going to be controversial, and I know people are going to be mad. The minute I hear you talking about I'm offering 2 teeth for 1 and what, like it's a tire, stick to the magazines, doctors and dentists, please. Stick to the reputable magazines. Anyway, so he was running a school where he was teaching people the art of scamming, the art of veneer tech. And you can see here in the video, this boy is so funny. He's standing there like he hosting a sip and paint. Like, okay, girls, you got your brushes, you got your paint. Let's create art. Like, look at him. He just kind of, yes, you're doing it right. He's just going around the room. And these women are like sitting there like, yeah, in 3 months, I'll be a veneer tech and I can use these tools to go up in someone's mouth. This just don't even make sense to me. Dentistry school, med school is expensive for a reason. If someone is telling you, like, put on your thinking caps here, people. Let's think for a second. Someone's telling you that in 3 months, 6 months, you could be a veneer tech. That doesn't ring a bell, like sound the alarm in your brain. Well, anyway, he has a long road ahead of him. Let me read here what District Attorney in Atlanta, Fannie Willis, said. She said he was getting rich by doing something that's completely illegal. And now they are asking people to come forward. And I suspect that a lot of these people who you're seeing in these on his Instagram, I suspect they're going to be coming forward once they start having serious issues with teeth falling out or whatever these things. I don't even know if it looks like it's a snap-on or what it is. I don't know how much damage was done to the people's teeth. And I really would love to know this man's story. He is good. I understand that people could be desperate too because they want a nice smile and they might think, you know, they don't have the money for it, but certain things cost what they cost for a reason. If I needed to have heart surgery and my doctor said, yeah, even with your God forbid, let me knock on wood. God, please don't ever let me have to have heart surgery. But if he said you need to have heart surgery and to do this, this is going to be very delicate. I'm just saying. It's going to be $100,000. Your insurance will cover 50%, but $50,000 is on you. And someone says, I could open up your chest for you and fix your heart for $6,000. I got you. It's a markup on their side. They're marking up this stuff. I could do it for $6,000. I'm going to take my chance with some person, some hard tech. Let's also look at this clue. I mean, because he ran this like a tuck shop. I know y'all don't know what a tuck shop is. It's like a little mom and pop convenience store. And he has on his page here, hey, if this wasn't a clue, he said, DM 3 photos of your teeth for a free quote. I must take photos of 3 times of my teeth and send them to him for a free quote. You ever had any foolishness like this? You know how many times, listen, I used to say, listen, when I called a dentist, I said, what is like the price range for a filling? You know, the dentist would say, or the associate or whoever answers, we really couldn't give you that answer over the phone. We need to see your teeth. We're going to have to do x-rays because we don't know if it's just, you know, if the cavity is really deep down, you might need a root canal. You might need we don't know. So we don't want to give you a quote. If you can come in, we give free consultations, or they might say the consultation is $50 or whatever. You come in so we can do a thorough inspection so the dentist can put on their glove, get their x-ray machine out and do a little panoramic view of your teeth or whatever they're doing, get your little bite wings and stuff, and they go up in there and then they get their little, I don't have the thing, but you know, they get their little thing and they sticking it in your teeth, and then they like, okay, yeah, I see number 42, I don't even know if that's a number 26, number 4, they prodding and stuff, and then they yeah, you have a cavity, it's pretty deep, and then they're looking at the x-ray. This man just say, send me three pictures of your teeth, DM them to me and I give you a free quote. He ain't say nothing about no angles. Hey, I mean, nothing. That should have told you. Let me get my ass up out of here. Boy, these people scam me now. And they right here, yeah, in 3 months we'll be a veneer tech. But yeah. And then he looking here, look here. With this picture. Like, come to my practice and you'll have teeth like mine. Don't trust people who pose like that. It's giving, I'm not a dentist, I just play one on Instagram. Anyway, drop your comments down below. Were you one of the people that was scammed by this doctor? Does hearing this story about this Instagram dentist make you a little fearful about answering ads on Instagram now? What do you think? Anyway, drop your comments down below. By the way, if you love videos like this one, be sure to watch this one on turkey teeth and this one on BBLs next.